It is Friday, another week. It is Commodity Corner, and it's always great to be here. It's unfortunately the sad day of the week because the markets aren't open tomorrow, but hey, we trade it, we trade what we got. So, taking a look at the commodity space, we look at the gold market. That's always, the barometer, that's the big market. Everybody loves gold, and, you got the gold bugs and all this stuff. Meantime, gold is going absolutely nowhere. It's just kind of churning around in this little level between 1640 and 1700. It's still showing a lot of weakness, but it has not broken down yet. So it's really what we would call in a consolidation or congestion phase. No reason to get long it, no reason to get short it. You can buy it at 1640, you can sell it at 1700. That's really the market that you want to trade right now. Oil seems to have found a congested level now between 95 and 98. I think you look at the same thing in the oil market. You hear a lot of this talk about the Brent spread and the WTI and all this crap. Look, it's the chart. The chart says oil is stuck between about 95 and about 98. Okay? The overall, the longer term trend in oil right now, or the midterm trend, is higher. So there's no reason to fight, but you can look at the 98 to the upside if you're a trader and the 95 to the downside to look to buy or sell at those levels. The bond market continues to, make lower highs and lower lows, so we have to watch that. The dollar continues to get slaughtered. Okay, now even with Draghi's comments last week, where the dollar had a slight rally, remember, the euro currency's up 9% and had a sell-off of less than 0.75%. So, are we panicking here? The dollar continues to get slammed. That's the way life goes. That's what creates higher commodity prices, which is why the interesting factor is why prices aren't rising as fast. And if we take a look at the grain markets, the grains, other than corn, all look to be weak. I think that soybeans are a sale up around 15 bucks. I think that's what you have to watch for as you trade these commodities. I would be more concerned about the relationship now because commodities are dollar-based. Why aren't they going up at a more rapid pace? That would cause some concern. I think that's because we're going to go lower, and I think the dollar is going to have a rally pretty soon here. So, as I do every week, I make my predictions, and for this week, we are going to predict the same kind of market action. Last week I thought we'd be a little lower, and we were until Friday. I think we'll be within 1 to 2% of break even until we get some sort of news. I think gold, you want to continue to look for a spot to sell up near that 1700. I think oil, you want to look to sell at about $98 a barrel. And the grain market, as you know, I want to be short those markets. So, everybody have a great weekend. It's always a pleasure to bring you the show. And if there's anything you'd like to hear about, please email me at todd@adammesh.com. I'd love to cover anything you'd like to hear. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday. The Bubba Show.